Hello everyone, for today we will recognize the main characteristics of two kingdoms, Plantae and Fungi. Also, we will discuss some similarities and differences between these two kingdoms. First, we will start with the kingdom Plantae. Remember that this kingdom includes all the flowering plants, ferns, moss, algae and trees. All plants share these unique characteristics. They have eukaryotic cells, but these cells have cell wall, an enormous vacuole to store substance, and some organelles called chloroplasts, which have chlorophyll. Chlorophyll absorbs sunlight to produce sugar, the plant's food, by a process called photosynthesis, and this takes place inside the chloroplast. Also, all plants are multicellular, which means they are made of multiple cells, and plants are autotroph, so they can produce their own food by the process I just mentioned, photosynthesis. Other characteristics of this kingdom are: plants can move. They are non-motile organisms, but some plants can present certain kind of movements. For example, when the shoot grows, when plants or leaves bend toward light, or when plants open or close their flowers. Also, plants can reproduce sexually by a process called pollination. So flowers have pollen and this pollen has sex cells. The pollen, by different mechanisms, will arrive into the flower egg, which is inside the flower. There, the sex cells will get together and form an embryo, which is the seed of a plant. Also, plants can reproduce asexually. In this case, some plants, like ferns, produce spores that will disperse in the environment. Plants can be made up of different body parts, but the three main parts that most plants have are the roots, which anchor the plant in the ground and absorb water and nutrients from the soil, the stem, that supports and carries water and nutrients from the roots to the rest of the plant, and leaves. Leaves are responsible for catch light and make food for the plant by photosynthesis. But also, some plants can develop other structures like fruit, seed, and flowers. The other kingdom is fungi. This kingdom has three unique characteristics. All fungi have eukaryotic cells with cell wall, but fungi do not have chlorophyll like plants. Also, fungi can be multicellular or unicellular, and all fungi are heterotroph, so they need to ingest food from the environment and they break down the organic matter into nutrients by a process called decomposition, and that's why they are known as decomposers. Like plants, fungi are non-motile. Also, they can reproduce sexually and asexually, but they only use spores, and these spores will disperse by the wind, and when they reach a surface, they will grow into a new fungus. Finally, at the right side, we have the basic structure with the main parts. The first part is the fruiting body, which is the one we usually see, and one example of a fruiting body is a mushroom. The second part is the mycelium, the body of the fungus. This structure usually is underground and we cannot see this part. The mycelium is a mass of branching and tubular structures called hyphae, and the hyphae are cells, or only one cell, surrounded by a tubular cell wall. These filaments will make up the mycelium. Okay, so these kingdoms have unique characteristics, but also they share some of them, and it will be your job to identify the similar and different characteristics between fungi and plantae. Thank you.